episode 49 of Live with Rex, because that's 49 of these already. Wow. Um, to be fair, I think we'd be on episode 51 or 52 if I hadn't taken a gap those 2 days, but what can you do? I'm gonna get a set up, double check the audio's going. This will be a combination of the organization that I didn't quite get to yesterday, as well as a combination of possibly doing some gaming. Um, Last night when the stream ended, because I'd been playing the Tekken X Fighter game, um, started playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare quite a bit, getting some rank ups on the achievements in that game, because we all know I'm a bit of an achievement collector when it comes to gaming. I've managed to be very productive for the channel this morning, like unreal productive. So obviously I was gone a couple of days, so that was a couple of days where, well, I say gone, you did get a short. You got two shorts during that time. Um, but I wasn't streaming or stuff, but I've put out like 8 or 9 shorts. Granted, it's me continuing the series where I'm talking about every Star Wars set they've made. But you know, we're finally out of the year 2000 and on at 2001, and 2001's a small year, so realistically I could finish that tomorrow if I wanted, or finish by tomorrow. Well, I should say, the better way of phrasing that. But yeah, that's where we're at. So before I continue to talk, it's probably best that I double check the audio is 100% here on the stream. I don't know how long I'll be live for. I've not figured out that part of it. There are my shorts right there. Right, I think it's working. Right, it is. But I also got the channel update for February 2026 out. Granted, I got it out 8 days into the month, but I still managed to get that video out, so I'm happy with that anyway. Like, you know, it still got made in a semi-timely fashion. So, I don't plan to be live any later than 12:45. I do have some obligations I got to fulfill today. But this will be a kind of a mix of sorting, just chatting with you guys. Kind of the basic stream. I will try and get some gaming in. Like by the hour point of this, I plan to be. By the time, no, sorry, by 11:45, when there'll be an hour left of the stream, I plan to do some gaming. That's the goal. I gotta throw all these boxes that I've got here out. These are for recent packages and things that have come in. I've not had the chance to get that done. Right, I'm back. But there will not be a live later tonight. But that's kind of really just due to what's going on today with work. I have to travel to another location. It's like we do this thing where I have to count like warehouses every 6 months. But the problem is you don't just do it to your own location. You have to do it to a whole bunch. So yeah, that's the joys and the fun of that today. Can't be. I honestly, if you've ever done it, like it's more a retail thing, you will understand and you will also hate it with a vengeance. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Other than that, everything is going smoothly. As I was saying in the channel update, we have recently been doing like shockingly well on here, especially with the shorts and stuff. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm going. It's folding up this table. It's one of these for live builds. I didn't do one on Friday like I was supposed to. I wasn't able to do it just due to busyness. But this Friday we'll probably build. I don't know what we're gonna build. I think we're gonna try and get a start on that drop ship. I don't know. I've got some other stuff going on at the moment, so I'm waiting to see if that pans out before I do another thing. I'm not gonna talk about it here, but if what I'm wanting to happens, then we'll talk about it on here. There we go. Table folded up, sorted. But yeah, we'll try and go live for an hour and a half is the goal. For 7 minutes into that. Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, I just got to read a work message here. Alright, just talking about the thing we've got to do. Yeah, I'm alright, how are you? Alright, so continuing with what we're doing here, just some general organisation. I've not had the chance to organise or pick anything for a couple of days because I'll be that busy with work and stuff. That's why I didn't stream for a couple of days. But here we are, I'm back, I'm making the content. Oh, damn, that's a shame. Maybe you need to take some personal time to deal with that then. Maybe the live stream isn't the best place for that. Oh, you subbed, thanks. So normally what we do here is we do Lego related content. It's pretty mobs and stuff like that. But I'm genuinely just sorting things out and organizing the place, but I tend to go live while I'm doing that because people like it when it does. Yeah, I know, I've been collecting for a long while. Let's see, what else? I think I might literally just be... I've done that too. Alright, I'll be right back. What is my rarest item? Oh, right, there's a few ways to answer that. So, my rarest items could be some of the custom-made minifigures that for this project, which is collecting all the playable characters in the complete saga, many of which are custom-made minifigures, could be a contender. Another contender could be some of the figures in this display case. Got one of the Kashyyyk Scout Troopers, a smooth haired Princess Leia, Fox, Chrome Vader, Darth Malgus, Wolf, Shadow Earth Trooper, the Chrome Stormtroopers in there, TC-14, the Shock and Wolfpack Troopers from 2014 are in there. Up there is Cloud City with that Boba Fett. What else we got here that would be considered rare? Coming over here, I do also have. I only have the one at the moment. I do plan to buy others. It's the light up Mace Windu. Yeah. What else? I do also have the other Chrome minifigure that exists, and it's the C-3PO from 2007. But I'm kind of using them as part of this project just now. There's probably other stuff I'm just not thinking about. My rarest sets, for example, this is the original UCS Falcon from 2007, which is the less common version. Cloud City's probably in there as well, and maybe the Super Star Destroyer. Yeah, I know, I own some insane stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of an insane collector. It's one of those things, but I didn't pay market value for a lot of what's here. How old am I, or how old are the sets? One sec, I'm gonna... Wait, can I? No. How old are the sets? My oldest set that I have in the collection from 2000. Hey there. I'll be right back. I'm just going to throw some things out. No, I'm back. How'd the build go? I didn't build anything on Friday. I wasn't here to do it. I now have a backlog of things to build, to be honest with you. I've got the 2010 battle packs and the Land Spear build still. I also have over here the dropship that's sat like that for nearly 3 months. So, yeah. Live builds will resume soon. I just prefer to do them on a Friday because just the way things work out for me. So that's kind of it. Yeah, that's pretty much just the reason why. It's all about it's mostly a timing sort of thing. Try to debate what we're going to do going forward. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the complete saga for a bit. Well, I'm debating the complete saga. I did buy some other games we could muck around with. I did buy the Lego Batman video game as well before. I'll get the laptop hooked up and we'll do some gaming. Yeah, no, I went and expanded my collection of games quite a bit recently. We should probably do something special for the 50th episode, maybe. I don't know. Might be got the stream up on the laptop sorted. I think last night I sat and played Modern Warfare for quite a bit. The sound is going to be staying off if we're playing the complete saga, purely because I don't want to deal with copyright on that. No, last night I played Call of Duty 4 and Street Fighter X Tekken. So for the complete saga, what achievements do I not have for that game? Let's have a look. Collect all available gold bricks. Collect all mini kits. Complete the game to 100%. Perform 20 unblockable combo attacks. Perform 200 perfect lightsaber deflections. Perform 200 blaster character dodges. Wear every hat. Finish Cloud City still wearing a helmet. Death Star trench run without firing. Pull 20 arms off other characters. Destroy 10 characters with one thermal detonator. That one is annoying. Disable 5 droidicas with R2-D2 can be quite easily gotten. Break Jar Jar 20 times is an easy one. Sell your land speeder at the Jawas is you just take the land speeder into an area and it plays a cutscene. And these all like the crossover. Yeah, we can work on that for a bit, I'd imagine. Wait, one second, I'm going to quickly go back into that. So that means I am missing... I still need 24 of these achievements. So I think we should do some work on that today. Finally get some of them achievements sorted out. Plus, seeing as that profile wiped itself, it's like I want to start from the beginning anyway, so try and get it a bit further into that. Like, one of the easiest ones to get will just be Break Jar. There's two that I'm going to try and get that I'm aiming for, at least. One of the ones I'm going to try and get is the Breaking Jar Jar 20 times achievement, as well as I'll try and get the one for the blaster dodges, maybe. Because I have quite a few of them already, right? See, I was able to move one of my old profile over to this console, but I wasn't able to move the game progress over. So I've got all the achievements, right, for some of these, which is great because it means I don't have to worry about getting certain ones. But lucky for me, a lot of the easy ones are left. Make sure the volume, I'll have to make sure that volume's one definitely all the way down. There's a remote. But since then we'll get some time into this. Now, if I'm correct, I did the whole thing. I have all the red bricks unlocked, so I should be able to do most of the things I've mentioned. But maybe we'll spend a good week or so doing some streams trying to 100% this. Maybe that could be a project. Right. I'm going to turn on certain ones. So I'm going to come out. What does that say for the stats? Yeah, I was going to say that makes more sense. Right. There's no reason for me to want to play through that right now. However, I do desire to go into this one and do the one for breaking Jar Jar a whole bunch of times. I'm going to get a drink while the cutscene plays. I will be right back. Right, so all those arrows you'll see pointing across the screen like crazy. What those are is that's the mini kit detector working. The reason we've got red lightsabers again is I have that turned on. I'm actually going to turn off one of the extras, and it's the exploding blaster bolts one. So I find that gets in the way of trying to get a certain achievement. In fact, do I have that achievement? I will be pulling this menu up from time to time just to check something. No, I do not have the lightsaber deflections one. Alright. I'm not going to get... I don't think I'll get it quickly, but I'd rather try and start the earning process towards getting that achievement now. Also, the game doesn't count any of that stuff for you. But if I destroy this tree, I can get a mini kit. There's 100 gamer points for 100% in this game, so that's something I definitely want to try and get. So when we see Jar Jar, I gotta smash him 20 times. Just in a row, just continuously break Jar Jar. That is an achievement. Ah, there we go. We've got a mini kit. Right, so Jar Jar should spawn in about now. More did you speak? Great, no, now I'm going to end up doing Jar Jar Binks impressions. That's not what people are here to see. Or maybe it is. Right, so I've got to kill him a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I should be able to kill him one more time and get the achievement. It's called, and the achievement's called Crowd Pleaser for killing Jar Jar 20 times. There we go. See, we got it. Break Jar Jar 20 times is one of the achievements. So let me see what ones I can feasibly get. Right, collect all available gold bricks. We're not getting that today, or the mini kit one, or the 100%. But we can do most of these 200 lightsaber deflections and disable 5 droidicas with R2 might be the easier ones to do. Right, and at this point, I've got the achievement I came here to get. I can pretty much just speed run for the rest of this. However, I did miss something I probably should have collected. If I can see an easy mini kit, I probably should be trying to go get them, and I didn't because I'm an idiot. So you're meant to destroy one of these plants here, right? And it creates a ledge for Jar Jar to jump up on. Because I am trying to get the achievements for all the mini kits, so might as well. If I see the opportunity, I should probably be taking it. There's another mini kit around here as well that's worth getting. This level, I can't get all of them on story mode, but I do know where the majority of them are. I'm also trying to only kill the droids with deflections. That way I get the achievement for that. And there's a mini kit up there. But granted, I couldn't kill them with deflections, unfortunately. I'm just stand in the one position and just start deflecting them. I'm not going to physically try and cut the battle droids down. Because the earlier I get that achievement, right, the sooner I can then go back to just cutting them down and it being quicker. Obviously, I can do perfect deflections of just about any character, but I'm choosing just to get it out the way of the battle droids just now. And oh, there's a mini kit in there, yeah. Right. There we go. We've got 6 out of the 10 so far. That is progress. And of course, we'll have to end up doing a whole bunch of streams where I come back and, you know, I have to do the free play to get some of these things. Right, that's down. Come on, let's go. This way. Move. Go. There we are. Ah, crap. I destroyed them with the Force. But I got a mini kit. There's parts in these levels where you can basically just farm kills constantly. We're taking advantage of that. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So for a few more to show up. Because I think the next level we've got is Retake the Feed Palace, where we cannot get any of these. At least for the majority of the level, because you're playing as blaster characters. We could start getting the 200 blaster dodges, I suppose. But the easiest level I find for that is the starting level episode 4, when you're on the Tantive playing as Leia and Antilles. Because Leia is one of the characters that is the easiest to do it with. Most blaster characters can dodge blaster bolts, but she seems to do it the best. Oh yes, force mind manipulation. It was your idea, not mine. So you can check something here. Now we're good. So we'll probably stay live for like another hour or so. Give or take. But we're trying to get our streak started again since there was 2 days where I didn't. We'll quickly go to the Mos Eisley Cantina and start buying some characters. Spend that money. Captain Tarpals and Boss Nass are now unlocked. We will also purchase. Alright, we won't purchase a gold brick apparently. I've already done all this in a previous stream. Okay. Well, 14.1% complete. Not too bad. Right. We could continue with Retake the Feed Palace, but we also do have the option of now doing any other. You know what? We'll do it story-wise. We'll not confuse ourselves. So I've done that. I've done that. We'll do this one now. There we go. In all fairness, I'm not. Maybe Padme can do those dodges as well. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just misremembering whether or not she can. We'll find out. Let's find out, can Padme do blaster dodges? Apparently not. I think I already have the one for killing 300 droids, don't I? Destroy 300 droids, I already have that one. Well, as far as I know at the moment, she is useless for what we're trying to do. Wait, can Panaka do it? Can Panaka dodge blasters? Oh, alright, never mind. Panaka can dodge blasters. We're playing as him the rest of the level. Decision made. One of the hardest ones you can achievements. Let's have a look. No, it's one of the hardest achievements to get. Finish Cloud City still wearing a Stormtrooper helmet is one of the ones that I know is hard to get. I have had it in the past, but it is not an easy one to get. There we go. He can. See what Panaka's brilliant at this. He can blast. He can dodge blast. We do this 200 times. Yeah, perfect character to play as going forward. And there's a mini kit hiding here. I won't be able to dodge every blaster, but if I can do a bunch of them per level, it should add up. It's because, like, there's only one level, right, I can think of where you probably could do it in one go. And that's later on in episode 1. But in that point, you play as Jedi, so it'd have to be a free play achievement. Depending on what time I get back from this work thing, I may stream later. But I think I'm also in work early in the morning. It's an unfortunate conundrum. Yeah, there's a bunch of mini kit arrows pointing up, but it's not going to be good to us at the moment because I don't have the right characters to source those. See, if I can dodge the blaster using the same character a whole bunch of like with one droid rather than just shooting the droid. Now, granted, I've now killed that droid, but if I can do the same here. There we go, sorted. This way. Now, I wanted to droid tail. Let's try and at least get a couple blaster dodges out of him. Alright, apparently not. The next level is a pod race level, so there's not much achievement. I don't think there's any achievements I can really get there. Screw it. Sometimes I will just accidentally end up destroying the droids. It's not perfect, but we'll see what we can do. Wait, if I turn on exploding blaster bolts again. And I shoot near that. Hey, wait a minute. I'm sure there's a way you can shoot near them. Or, like, make it bounce off them. Ah, you know what? We'll come back and free play to that one. I'm not going to waste the time on it. Another achievement I will be able to get in today's stream is there's one, and if you deactivate 5 droidicas using R2-D2, which you can do not in the next level, but the one after, sorted. And then the level after that, Darth Maul, is a room we have to fight a whole bunch of battle droids. I will just stand in the middle of the room and constantly deflect the bolts back and forth to get the lightsaber achievement, so we're not going to worry too much about that going forward. I'll worry more about getting the blaster one. Oh yes, that ship Lego still have not released as an official set. God damn you. So we have now unlocked Queen Amidala and Captain Panaka. I only found one mini kit, but considering the one brick I found is chrome, I'm gonna, if I remember correctly, you're just building a big Naboo ship. There we go. We have 7 out of 160. Well, let's continue the story because the Pog Bruce level will only take me a couple of minutes. I will also point out, by the way, I did order the other Lego Star Wars game that exists, and it's the Clone Wars one. So that'll be a fun stream to try and get the achievements in that one as well. Plus, a lot of the mini kits, I think you can get 9 out of the 10 purely just on the story in this one. Which will be great towards our percentage completion thing. Remember, as we're playing the game, there's achievements for collecting all the mini kits, as well as also 100%ing the game. There we go, there's a mini kit. Oh yeah, these guys. I've also recently picked up the Lego Movie video game as well. Who knows, maybe that'll become a theme. We're going to start playing more of the Lego games on these streams. And that's too many kids I just missed in a row. God damn it. There we go, I got that one. You get to go round 3 times, so I can always pick those up later. There we go, we've got half the mini kits already found. Well, the only game I'm going to be playing in the streams for the next week, at least unless I change my mind randomly, will pretty much just be this. We'll take a break from it if the Clone Wars game arrives within the next week. Which, I mean, I ordered it 2 days ago, so I'll have to check on the eBay listing, see how that's looking. Or sorry, the postage part of that. I also did get Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. I have the first one already. I got, well, a decent bundle of games, to be fair, recently. I think I've picked up like 14 games in the last couple of days. But the cool thing about the 360, obviously, with it being an old console now, is the games are stupidly cheap. How many am I on? 8 out of the 10. Right, we just got to beat Sebulba. And of course, I'll do the Force Unleashed games on stream. That'll be a fun one to do, obviously. Right, that's the last mini kit that we can get. The other one is up there, but we need a certain vehicle to unlock that area on free play, so there's that. As I was saying earlier, there is some levels where you can get all the mini kits on the story mode. For example, the opening level for Revenge of the Sith, Battle over Coruscant, you can get all of them during the story, and they're like that mission. You're on a track like this one, and you're forced to move. The Clone Wars game will be a lot of fun. See, that game was brilliant. That game came out 15 years ago now. You know, when Clone Wars was at its height. And that game, this one's the one that everyone remembers. This is the Complete Saga is the one that gets all the custom minifigures and stuff made for it in mocks. The Clone Wars game doesn't get as much love, but I'd argue that game was just as good. It's a game I've played for a few times. Also, there's no achievements to get for that level, but it just adds to completion. Anakin's Pod Racer. After this stream, I'll possibly get another couple shorts out. As you may have noticed, I've been getting those out a lot. And a lot of them as well. I got 8 or 9 today. We'll take a brief moment and go to the cantina before we do the last 2 levels. Right, so we can get Royal Guard, Padme, Wattle, and the pet droid from there. And we should go buy a brick. Yes, we can. Go brick number 2. Oh, 17% complete. The game's not too bad already. You gotta go. That's alright then. I'll see you later on. Right, retake Feed Palace. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Right, so on this level, I'm going to primarily try and play as Captain Panaka just to get those blaster dodges done. Probably turning off exploding blaster bolts though. Right, I should have destroyed that Droideka using R2-D2. Damn it. I remember last time I did this though, you can do the same Droideka twice, so maybe I just do that. I switched to R2 seeing as there's a whole bunch of Droidekas in this next section. I'm just gonna, that way I'm not tempted to try and just shoot them with a normal character. I'm gonna let them come back to life and then do it again. I'll see if I can just do it all with this one droid. Nope, I've destroyed the droid. Because it is. If I'm only getting one every so often, that's fine. For me, it's just about getting them in those blaster dodges. Just when we're doing the later levels, I'm not having to do it. Worry about getting it done. Oh, I have Super Astromech turned on. 1 second. That's why I wasn't able to farm that droid. I killed it, basically. And apparently I've done that again. What's this? Stand away from them. Surely I've done it at least 50 times already. Look, it's entirely possible this is the last level in the Phantom Menace where I can get that one. But I'll be making sure 100% that I get it when I'm doing the lightsaber one, when I'm doing the Maul versus mission. Because the trick to that is just do not destroy the commanders, and therefore the droids will just keep spawning. So we've got a method, I'm just going to apply that. And I've screwed up. There we go. There we go, that's another one. Maybe this will, for the last time I got the achievement, I just kept doing the opening mission to episode 4 and dodging the stormtroopers with Leia, so maybe that'll be the way to do it this time. Do you know what? Choice made. I'm going to focus on getting the Jedi one. I'm hoping there's more Droidicas actually in this level. Otherwise, I won't be able to get on R2D2. I'll have to come back and free play it. I suppose there is that level in Revenge of the Sith, but I'd have to play for episode 2 and all that, and I can't remember. No, wait, you can get it probably in episode 2 as well. One second, I have screwed up and I'm seeing how. No, I don't have that cheat turned on, but I'll just use Padme and the Jedi can get themselves. There we go, problem solved. Ooh. Oh, there's R2. Well, there's a Droidica, it's changed to R2. No, I can't go up there with him. Now, I can't remember. Is there Droidicas down here? Hopefully. It'd be great if there is. I can always replay the level and then just save and quit once I get the achievement. Right, he's guarded by a regular. So's those guys. Yep. Yep. Is there none? I should have done that Droidica at the start of the damn level. Wait. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure as you continuously destroy droids, more come out. Yes. Right, come on, R2, let's go. Let's turn on Super Astromech. Now, am I misunderstanding something in this achievement? I'll just wait for that one to turn back on again. Surely I've done 5. I'll disable this one more time with R2, and if it doesn't give me the achievement, I'll just have to open the level up again once we're done. Alright, 2 more of these guys to free them, the level's done. See, I don't feel like doing the whole parkour thing you got to do to get up there. So if you stand in the right place. It should be about here. You can go shoot them and not have to jump up. Now, I'm going to switch to R2 on the off chance. I can't remember, but will they send out more droids now that I'm kind of about to undo that lock? No? They're not going to send out more to fight me? Ah. Yeah, fun. I'm trying to think, is there 5 droidicas to destroy? And no, there's not. There's actually 5 on the same level. I'm trying to figure out how this would work. Tell you what, see, before we go and fight more, which will be the last level I'll do on the stream, I'm going to go and I'm going to go back into the first level of episode 1 and take out those 2 droidicas, because surely that would eventually count to 5, or is it going to have to be 5 in one level? I don't really feel like replaying Retake the Feed Palace, considering I just done the level. I will quickly go to the store and check a couple of things. 18%. No, I can buy some of this pod though, can't I? Yes. I suppose it doesn't matter who I pick. I'm going to end up with very little characters because I've not unlocked a bunch of them yet anyway. But let's try this and see where it goes. I'm going to Droideka until I get to the point where I need to be. Wait, but I have to some Droidekas in these old rooms. No, those are mini kit, and I have been looking for those. Oh, it's not what I was looking for, but it's to add to my completionism. I know for a fact there's not a Droidica in that room. I will, however, take the too many kits that are in this room. That didn't work. I'll try again. I'm not going to die again. No, I'm not going to die. I'm just not going to succeed. Oh, wait, I can build these. That should be enough for me to get a tall jumping character. Haha. 5 out of the 10, so I mean, it's some... Why not find enough Droidicas to do that, but it's still something. So I'll take this out with R2D2. There we go. We'll do this level on the Darth Maul one, and then we're calling it a day. See, I know there's 2 Droidicas there, but I'm not sure if the achievement because obviously they don't explain it. But I don't know if it qualifies to kill 5 in one level or not. As long as you deactivate them with R2D2. No, that's the difference. Didn't work out for me. See, you've got to somehow get yourself... It is easy enough to do, but it is also annoying to try and do. There we go. I'm assuming changing the NPC other Polygon and doing it 5 times wouldn't work either. But who knows, maybe that ends up being my last resort. No. Well, we'll take out those two and try it. If not, at some point I'll just have to replay a level with 5 of them and just hope that I don't somehow screw it up. Let's try it. Wait, do I have Super Astral Mech turned on? Maybe that prevents it? Right. Right, okay. I mean, I got most of the mini kits, but I didn't get that achievement, so maybe there'll be another way to solve that. Some of the achievements I'll put off till later. But there's still 2 achievements I am going to try and get in the stream. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. You'll catch the last bit of this one anyway. Because when I'm done this level, right, I can buy Darth Maul. And if you kill Maul using Qui-Gon, that's an achievement. But I also get the achievement for 200 perfect deflect in this one. So, I've got goals. Oh, you're back. Nice. Well, there's a good chunk of achievements where you literally, all you're doing is destroying other characters of other random characters. It does make sense in a Star Wars context, so there's that. Of course, I'll continue my whole thing of if I see a mini kit, I'll take it, just so I don't have to come back for it later. So there's a lot of gamer points if you can get all the mini kits, so well, I'll take it. And I do plan to 100% this game. Oh, hey, Potato God. Right. So far, I think I've only managed to hit 1 while playing this game today. Yeah, and it was the Kill Jar Jar one. 20 times. I got unbanned from 4 after I play what together? Fortnite. Nah, I don't play Fortnite, man. I only actually play 2 games online. Yeah, sure. Well, we need to do that right. So this will be where I try to farm that achievement for 200 perfect lightsaber deflects. As long as I don't kill the battle droid commanders on either side, the droids will infinitely spawn in, as you'll see. Hey, Gardner. So if I just stand in the middle like this and just continuously deflect them back, I might be here for like 5 minutes doing this, but I don't think he'll be rude. I think he'll be alright. I think he understands the problem from last time. And that I will just remove Potato God from being a mod if there's any more problems. See, I'm not going to try and cut the droids down because I already have the achievement for Droid Slayer killing 300 droids, so I don't really want to do that because it doesn't make any sense achievement-wise to do that. Oh yeah, this live stream's been doing alright considering I didn't announce it. We've got this stream and I plan to get at least 2 more shorts out today. So I've also filmed the channel update, so there's plenty of content even though I'll be gone for most of the day. There's an alright amount of content for people to enjoy. Let's keep going back and forth. It might take a while. For all I know, I may have only done 25 perfect deflects before this mission. I could have done 80, who knows? Maybe I did 180. Let's go. Come on. Destroy them. If I get it out of the way, most of the annoying achievements out of the way while doing the Phantom Menace, and I'm kind of fine going forward. I literally just said it. I added it into the sentence I was saying. You tell me you didn't notice that. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer to get the achievement. Not to mention, it helps me towards the game as well, and get my gamer points back up. Unless the game is doing that annoying thing it did, where sometimes soft locks and prevents achievements. Because I'm slightly worried it was doing that with R2, and I'm slightly worried it's been doing that majority of the time I've been playing, apart from the one I managed to get with Jar Jar. Because it happened to me once before. See, I don't want this stream to go any later than 1 just due to what I've got to do today. I'd rather, I've got to get myself sorted out and do all that kind of stuff as well. Just stand there and hold the controller or the button in. If by 10-2, right, which is in 7 minutes, this achievement somehow hasn't unlocked from just standing here doing this, which is normally how I've done it any other time, then I'm just going to finish the level and I can come back to this later on. That'll probably be the game plan. For all I know, I just need to do this like another 6 times and be done. But, for all I know, I could have only had like 10 or 15 before I went in this level, and I'm going to get like the other 185. I don't know. There's obviously no counter or way for me to check how many I'd done pre. It just, you've done it when the achievement eventually pops up. Come on, and that's 4 minutes. Let's get this. So I'll be in work till like 10 at night, and then I've got like a 2 hour journey back or something like that. So the chances of me going live later are very slim. Can we get in the next 3 minutes? It'll be really annoying, right? If I give up and just kill the other droid, and just kill the 2 commander droids at 10-2, it turns out I was like 2 droids away from having it. I'll destroy 1 at one side. There, I don't have to just focus on them coming from one way. I'll destroy this cluster that's next to me and run over here. And then, apparently just fall off the ledge and die. That was not part of the plan, but it happened. I'm going to hold that button down and do that while I quickly look for some stuff. If that pops up while I'm not looking and I don't notice it, you guys will have to tell me if you see an achievement thing pop up or not. I don't think it has, though. No. I'll quickly go to the toilet, right? Come back and we'll just keep trying. Right. Screw it, we'll do it for a little bit longer. I've got the time. But I really don't like it when I'm not able to get an achievement that I know I'm close to getting. Like, we can still get the one for destroying Darth Maul with Qui-Gon Jinn. That achievement's called Who Needs Obi-Wan. We can still get that one. Right, it's 52 minutes past 12. At 54, we're giving up. So we'll give up at 5-2, actually. And then just finish the level. I need to come over here. I don't want to accidentally destroy the commander prematurely. Because if I'm correct, there's no more... apart from the droidicas, which is not really worth much. There's no other droids in the level to fight. So I'll hold that on while I search for something. Which I just found right there. Perfect. Alright. There will be bits like this where it gets a bit boring where I'm constantly doing the same thing, but that's the kind of whole thing with the hunting for the achievements in this game. You will find yourself doing stuff like that. Also, I really will need to charge my phone before I go out, because I will be out for the better part of like 6-7 hours. And streaming for 100 minutes, which is what we're sitting at, that's what? An hour and 40 minutes does eat up your battery. Especially if your battery wasn't at 100 when you started doing it. Come on. Destroy. Alright, less than a minute to go on attempting to do this. I know it's a bit boring. I may well attempt just to get this one off stream. But I feel I've already done 200 perfect the flex, so I'm questioning as to why I didn't get it. Well, that's 5-2. I'll destroy these guys and then we'll just go from there. I'll destroy these guys of the perfect deflect, because who knows, maybe it'll pop up right as I'm getting to the commander. After these couple are destroyed, it'll just pop up them droidicas. Who knows, maybe we'll get the droidicas, but I'm starting to kind of doubt that happening. It's definitely not popped up and I've just not noticed. No. Also, it gives you like a basic description of what the achievement is. Alright, let's do this. We can still get the Maul and Qui-Gon achievement, so there is that. And I'll play for a little bit. I would stream longer, but I'd like my phone to be fully charged for when I'm going out. So there's that. To be fair, we could also get the achievement for the course of playing Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, because obviously Battle Droids. Alright, come on then, let's just take out Darth Maul. And he's going to jump up there, and I'm going to have to get him. Come on then. I'm aware, and I do see the mini kits, but you kind of need Jar Jar to get those ones, so I'm not going to bother with that. And a new one appears above his head every couple of minutes. Well, every time he jumps on new locations. But, you know, for a bicycle at Darth Maul, that kind of solves the Maul problem. And we're to finish it, go. Right, it's going so well. This stream's actually done really well for what it has been. I'm very happy with the results that we've gotten out of this one. Considering this one was not one of the ones that I announced prior in a short on like the community post tab. Alright, I think that would just be Darth Maul, Sith Infiltrator. So while the story finishes, I'm gonna get something to eat. Just a lot of checks and notifications and stuff here. Right, so here's what we've got to do. We're going to go buy Darth Maul. Right? And then once I switch to Maul, how are we doing for that? So I still need 33 mini kits. I need 8 gold bricks. And then I need all 6 super kits. Alright, that's not too bad. Can I buy another gold brick yet? Yes, I can. See, there we go. I can add to my progress. And the only one we can't buy is Maul. Let's go into negotiations, hit free play, and get Maul. I got to take him out with Qui-Gon. See, it's like the game's refusing to acknowledge achievements, which is slightly annoying. I'll probably have to restart the game. This has happened once or twice before. Anyway, I will see you guys. The chances of me doing the stream later on are 0 to none, just due to the time. I get out of this place at 10 o'clock. It'll take me 2 hours to get back. Midnight, and then I think I'm up really early for work anyway and stuff. So, yeah, this was nearly 2 hour stream. I wasn't expecting it to be live this long, but yeah, here we are. So, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next one. I'll maybe get another short out. Bye.